Once we saw more and more people from Ukraine arriving in Berlin, we asked ourselves, what can we do as a company, as a product, to support them?
We as a language learning company can make a difference. Language learning today is very easy, maybe easier than ever before, but it's still hard to do. It doesn't come to you overnight. I think everybody has their individual dream of what they would do with a new language, and that can be something like go on vacation to Spain, but it can also be something like get a new career, improve your life, so it can be really essential things.
We are talking about a huge group of people that really need help in terms of languages. Language is the very first step to communicate, to understand people and to survive.
There are so many people who actually just moved to Berlin a few months ago to help volunteer at Central Station. So there are people who moved from Italy, from Canada, from the US to Berlin specifically just to help here. We are so desperately oftentimes requesting and asking and searching for people who can communicate with the refugees who arrive, and this just shows me every single day that language is super valuable and really, really important in all of these kinds of situations. I do sometimes find it hard to connect with people I'm talking to, most of the time because our conversations are very limited and very short and consist of a lot of pointing. I noticed that in the cases where the people could talk English, there was a greater chance of connecting and of talking about what they might have experienced.
Language is part of feeling at home, whether it's applying for housing, for social help, for a job, whatever it is, everything is in German. We've had cases of people getting some kind of paper from somewhere they don't understand what it is. They use automatic translators, and it's really hard.
Babbel is a language learning app that helps you through practical exercises and conversations really use those new skills in a real-world setting.
You download the app and you will have podcasts, games, lessons.
It's very easy to use, very easy to navigate. We have beginners courses, we have pre-intermediate courses, we have intermediate courses.
Once we saw more and more people from Ukraine arriving in Berlin, we asked ourselves, what can we do?
How can we help as a company? How can I help individually?
We had like brainstorming within a few days to see what we could do. And the outcome was to adapt our courses for German, English, and also Polish.
So native speakers of Ukrainian could use our app.
It's for free. People that are in need, they can use it for free.
Back in 2015, when we saw the migration movement from Syria to Europe, we sprang to action and helped the local authorities by handing out Babbel access to all refugees who registered in Berlin for free. We trained volunteer teachers how to teach German to refugees. One of the things that I learned is how transformative that experience is for someone in a new country. I mean, just imagine you've just lost your home, you've lost everything that you know, all your friends around you, all the rules within society, and you need to make a new home for yourself. And that's a pretty tall order. As a company, we do think our purpose is more important than our bottom line. Any machine optimizing for revenue would never take this decision.
What was very heartwarming is the number of Babylonians, so Babbel workers, that were very eager to participate in this project.
From project management, didactics, creating the courses,
Engineering to product.
Translators, editors.
Marketing, PR, everybody, we needed to spread the word.
Like, do you think this is possible? Do you think we'll be able to do this? There's more than 10,000 things to translate. How do you get that translated in a couple weeks?
So most of my life I lived in Kiev, and how would I describe Kiev to a person who had never been there? It's amazing. It's really beautiful. I miss it really much, and right now the chestnuts are blooming. It's the best time to see Kiev. We had a lot of churches which are still there, like, and they're ancient and they're beautiful. I left Ukraine 4 days before the war for a vacation in Lisbon with my boyfriend. It was our first vacation together, and we went there, like, we booked an Airbnb for a month, and ever since, like, we're moving. I think, like, quite a lot of Ukrainians who are coming now to Germany don't speak the language, and I'm pretty sure that for, like, a lot of them, it's even the first time of coming out of Ukraine.
We woke up from some rocket exploding near us. We made a decision that we need to go out from the country as soon as possible. I was living in Dnipro, the beautiful city. There all my friends, my relatives live there. We have a lot of fun. I really miss that life. If we decided to stay in Germany, and actually if it's a temporary option, we still need to learn the language just to find a job, find some friends there, for renting the flat, come to the doctors and so on. In everyday life, you're always faced with the language.
The courses we've adapted to Ukrainian refugees offer basic communication skills, how to say hello, how to ask for help, walk around railway stations. That might sound like easy, but in fact, this is the first step that very often is the hardest step.
This can't be compared to, I think, how we would approach any other project, or how we would also approach adding a new language to our app.
We know that this product works, and we know that it will help Ukrainians learn a new language successfully. It was difficult, but also at the same time, this difficulty made it even more motivating to really finish this, to really finish it fast, and to really get it out and really get it going.
I think the goal was and still is to get it into as many hands as possible and affect as many people as possible. That can only be the end goal.
More Ukrainian war refugees actually are able to make a new home for themselves in the country they're in, whether that's learning English or German or Polish. There's millions of cases around Europe right now, and we're trying to help.